Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be answering all your questions about the Global Korea Scholarship. Not really all, but those questions that you have written on my YouTube videos about the Global Korea Scholarship, I'll be answering them all. Again, not all, but some of your questions that I know the answers. And I know you have a lot of questions, and thank you so much for watching my videos about the Global Korea Scholarship. And if you haven't watched it yet, here are my videos, my GKS interview for the university track, my preparation, and of course, reading my personal statement, this one. Some of you may know that I applied for the graduate degree for the Global Korea Scholarship Program, and some of you also don't know that I applied for the graduate degree. That's why some of the questions that I have from YouTube and Instagram, they contacted me about the undergraduate process. And to tell you honestly, I really don't have any idea about the process for the undergraduate degree since I applied for the graduate degree, and I know some of the documents or process are really different from different degrees. So I'm so sorry if I cannot answer those questions that you have, but I'm trying to answer. If you have questions about the graduate degree, yes, I will try to answer them all. And one more thing, please do read the guidelines first, because some of your questions are answered already in the guidelines. Alright, so first question is from Trust Fated. His question is,
You have so many achievements. Well, thank you. I wonder what I'll write next year in my PS as my college years are passing at home only due to pandemic.
so actually, you can write a lot, of course, in your undergraduate. Before the pandemic, what happened, what did you do with your major, and online experiences, webinars, online seminars about Korean culture, about your major. So there's more thing that you can write in your PS. I hope you can write some interesting things about your undergraduate and about your life in your personal statement. Next is, I don't know, this is a Japanese characters. So he said, congratulations for passing the second round. Thank you so much for your greetings. Next is from Noor Alameri.
Thank you. I have questions. I will apply for arts. Should I send an art profile?
So this one, maybe it depends on the university you are planning to apply. So some universities, they require you to submit some art profile, and yeah, but if you are applying for the GKS, of course, please focus first on the requirements for the GKS application. So if they require you, then you can submit. If they don't, then much better. Next, from K-Drama Crazy. Can you make a video about second interview questions, please? I went through university track and there's no second interview. So I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. This one from BTS is smooth like butter. Smooth like butter. His question is,
On prediction, on one page of personal statement, how many words there could be? 300 or more? Just prediction. Please help me know. By the way, your video that included your essay has a lot opened my mind how to write essay. Thank you so much.
first, thank you for watching my video. And the next is on your question on how many words could there be. I don't know. I just followed the page requirement. I did not really counted the words that I wrote there. Just follow the page requirement. That's it. From Blissful Life, very well said. A lot of informations and ideas. Good luck and God bless. Thank you so much, Blissful Life. Please follow her YouTube account as well. Next is from Among Shai Zach Bruce.
I would love to see it. I tried GKS but I couldn't make it this year. I will try next year again. Anyway, I wish you success.
Well, thank you so much and best of luck for your next application. I know God has prepared something for you, so cheer up. Don't lose hope. Next.
Hi, can I request something? This is from Pinkan Sumampo. Hi, can I request something about tips or how to contact the professor, especially for uni track or about step-by-step and something like that?
Thank you. Alright, so tips on how to contact the professor. First, of course, you need to know what major you're applying to, what university you're applying to. If you already know that, go to the university website, find the department, and in that department of each university website, all the professors' contacts are in there. So you can just look at their emails and then send them an email. Next is from Nikita Gugue.
Hey there, can I ask if I'm able to apply for this scholarship as I am a student of geography? Do I have any opportunity in this department? Please answer.
Yes, of course. My answer is yes, you can apply if there are university that offers the major you want to apply. Next is Latifa Shai.
Please share your personal statement and SOP as a PDF file in description, please.
Sorry, I can't share you my PDF file because of the privacy reasons. But yeah, you can watch my video about my personal statement, but please do not copy what I wrote there. Alright, next question from Mansi Thakran.
Hey, I know I'll sound weird to you, but can you tell me how to present our document? I mean, we should keep them in a folder or file, something, or just pin up them, and how we put recommendation letter if other documents because they will be in envelope. Please do video on extracurricular activities needed for KGSP. Hope you get accepted. This is
from But I'm Okay, Nanon Hengbuke. Actually, for your extracurricular activities, it's much better if you have experience with Korean culture, Korean people, everything that is related to Korean, and you have a hands-on experience with them. It can add points on your application, but you can also have experiences related to your major, the major you're applying to, most especially. So yeah. Alright, from Musa Wan Dawood.
good, but we want you to talk. Wow. Okay, I'll do that. But we want you to talk about graduate, all allowances, and kind of work a student when gonna do there.
Okay. So actually, I'm still here in my home country in the Philippines, and I'm still waiting for the NIED to release every information that I need to go to Korea. So maybe once I get there, yes, Musa, I will tell you everything. Okay? Just stay calm. Next is Jonah Bisuna.
This is so helpful. Thank you for sharing your experience. Since you went for university track, when did you mail your documents to the university?
Alright, so I've already mentioned this in the previous video about my preparation. Since I prepared maybe around 6 months before the application opens, so my papers or my documents are almost ready. So once the application opens, I just submitted it right away, maybe 3 to 4 days after the application opens. Okay, next question is from Mar A. Alejandra Paz Cagasa Usaku.
Thank you for sharing your experience, Mr. Long. I've got a question. Did you send research paper of publications? I will apply, and I already have some publications in Spanish, but are quite long. I'm not sure if I have to send the full documents or just a certificate of my authorship. So this one.
For me, I just submitted the abstract of my research paper or my undergraduate thesis, of course, together with the signature of the panel members. That is what I did. So yeah, they accepted it and I got in. Next, this is from Cordelia Putri.
Thank you so much for the video. It's really helpful. You're welcome. I have some questions for you. Reading the certificates, from what I read, the school or embassy usually wants the original copies. But what if the certificates from competitions or webinars are digital? Can we just print them out as that? Or if you only have one original copy for the certificate and can't exactly get another original copy?
So this one for the certificates and awards, you can just photocopy it. It's actually written in the guidelines that you can just send photocopy of your awards or certificates. Alright, from BTS Love Only, brother. Wow, I have a brother now.
Can you tell me more about where can I search professor's number?
Alright, so first you go to the university website, go to the department or to your department that you are planning to apply, then find the faculty list. It's actually in there. Some of the faculty put their emails and their numbers and some are not. So I just searched their names in the Google, like in ResearchGate, some research publications, and yeah, some of the informations are already provided there. So yes. Next is, this question is from Hasri Ainun Harris.
Good day, Mr. Long. Thank you for sharing this video. That is really helpful. Do you need to apostille your transcript and bachelor certificate since this is based on the university rules? Then, is the professor recommendation considered as recommendation letter and required document lists?
For your certificate, like certificate of graduation, your diploma, and your transcript, if you cannot get another original copy of that in your university, it's better to have an apostille copy. But if you can still get an original copy, another original copy from your university, then you can just submit your original. As for me, I submitted my original copies of diploma and transcript since I can still get it from my university. So if you can't, apostille, notarized, and CTC copies are accepted. It's actually written in the guidelines. Next, again from K-Drama Crazy.
Hey, I have a question. I thought recommendation letters needs to be sealed in an envelope and signed. That's correct. Is it okay to get a recommendation letter in PDF file? No. And was that recommendation letter included in the 2 recommendation letters that they need for the application?
Alright, so if you are asking for the recommendations from the Korean professor, my answer is yes. They can send it to you in PDF file, or you can ask them to give it directly to the GKS coordinator in that university. Or you can tell the GKS coordinator of that university to attach it in your application. That's what I did. This is from Gul Irana Khalid.
Hello, thanks for information. I had decided to apply for next year GKS in 2022, but my university is saying that they will give me degree certificate in 2022. Please tell me that I can still apply for GKS 2022 or I have to apply for it the very next year, 2023.
Alright, so this one, if you are expecting to graduate before the deadline or after the deadline for the GKS application, you can just ask your university for a certificate of expected graduation. So that is accepted until you can submit your original diploma and transcript of records.
Okay, I just want to read this from Greek Silchi Sangma. I'm preparing for it too, for my doctoral degree after a year from now. Like about the guidelines, I'm also referring to 2021 guidelines. And the more you read the guidelines repeatedly, the more you understand better and you see newer points. So reading guidelines more than twice is necessary. By the way, good luck.
Yes, that's very, very true. I hope everyone do that, like reading the guidelines again and again. I know me too, I have a lot of questions while reading the guidelines, but I try to understand it first and clarify it to people whom I know they have some informations as well about my questions. So please do that, it can really help. Next is from Kim Son-woo.
Hi, I'm wondering how many applicants did apply for this year for graduates and undergraduate degree. Is this too much competitive in our country, Philippines? Also, he's a Filipino. I'm getting scared. I'm just in junior high school, but I'm eager to get that scholarship.
From what I know, there are hundreds of applicants from both track, embassy and university track, and from both degree, undergraduate and graduate. So it's really competitive, knowing that ABS-CBN also promoted this scholarship to all the Filipinos. Of course, there's a lot of applicants, so you better get good essay and credentials as well. Alright, so again from Kim Son-woo.
Hi again. I read all the guidelines and I don't know how many times I read all of them, but I still don't understand the recommendation letter. Is it from the professors from recent school or from professors from Korea?
Okay, so this one is The recommendation that is required in the application is from your previous university or school. Those people that knows you a lot or knows you for a long time can give you the recommendation letter that is required in the application. The recommendation from the professor in Korea is only an additional to your application. It can add points, it can help you in your acceptance in the university, but those recommendation that the NIED required is from your previous school. This one is from Yuri.
What should I do if my certificates are in Hindi language? My birth certificate is also in Hindi language. Please help me.
Alright, so of course if it's in Hindi and then you send it to Korea, basically they won't understand it. So it's better if you translate it to English and have it notarized in Notary Public. Alright, this question is from Gulzamal Abdunazarova.
Thank you for sharing your experience. Is it really necessary to contact with professors?
Not really, but if you are applying for sciences major, it is much better to have a professor that can back up your application, most especially if you will work in the laboratory. So an acceptance from that professor in that laboratory is very helpful in your acceptance in the university track. Alright, this one is from Marie. Hello Marie. Hello po.
So she's a Filipina. I was just curious since they only provide for settlement allowance. Do you have to pay for accommodation there po?
Actually, from what I know, they will give you allowance monthly, and you need to get all your expenses from that allowance, which I know is fairly enough for you to survive in Korea, for your dormitory and for your food and for your transportation. So you need really to have a tight budgeting when you go to Korea. Alright, this is from Liana Kimich. Hi, thank you for this valuable video. Hope this comment will find you well.
I have questions if the community asks you to talk in Korean.
Actually, no. The one who interviewed me did not even ask me if I can speak Korean. So we just talked in English, and if she will ask me to talk in Korean, maybe I can say my name. I mean, I can introduce myself in Korean, but that's all. So yeah, no. Alright, so I think I answered most of the questions from my YouTube videos about the Global Career Scholarship. I hope this video also finds you helpful, and if you have more questions or suggestions on the video about the GKS application that you want me to do, please just comment it down below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate it. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and I'll see you again on my next video. Goodbye.